Yo, what's up, everyone? Emil here. I'm a founder of a eight-figure startup, and I'll explain to you how I assess if an idea is a good one. And I'll do that in 3 quick filters. This video, I'll keep it super short, and we'll dive right into it. So first of all, the first thing that you want to see is, we're not playing around here. We jump right into it. Cold intro and stuff. The first thing you want to see is that when you're evaluating an idea, people are already taking action. There's some amount of action they're doing. They're trying to solve the problem. So, for example, if I'm thinking of offering a taxi service for people who are going from A to B, you want these people already going from A to B, maybe walking, maybe they're taking the bus, maybe they're trying to do. They're trying to solve the problem. If they're not actively trying to solve it, then it's not a good idea. For me, what I evaluate when I look at possible tools, possible software we build is what's the alternative, and is that the thing that we're replacing? So essentially, with any new feature, any new product we put out, my first question to the product team is, what are we replacing? Very simple question. If we can pinpoint exactly, very specifically, what we're replacing, bad idea, not good. We haven't done enough thinking. Number 2, you want to see people taking action, but they also need to be not satisfied. So a lot of the time, people might take action and they're satisfied. There's nothing to do there. For example, if I'm using my electrical bike to go to work, it's great. I love it. I'm taking action and I love it. There's nothing to do there. You want people who are trying to take action. They're taking action, but they're not satisfied. There's something missing. They're on the lookout. They're all on the lookout to find alternative. So when you find these kind of circumstances, you know that there's maybe a potential for an improvement there. So number 2, people are unsatisfied. And this is an unsatisfied person. That's the quick image that I found for an unsatisfied person. So number 1, they're taking action. Number 2, they're not satisfied. And my number 3 filter that people always forget when evaluating if an idea is good is, why are you uniquely positioned to solve that problem? You can see people taking action for a problem, and you can see a lot of people unsatisfied, but you're not in a good position to solve the problem. And what you want to see here is maybe you have distribution. You maybe have a network of people, the one that comes to mind right now would be like, when you look at Craigslist, people could have seen Craigslist as being a very old, bulky product that is bad for people selling goods on the internet, specifically used goods that you just want to sell. And then you're like, wow, okay, so Craigslist, people are taking action, and people are not 100% satisfied with Craigslist. It's not that liquid. It's hard to find sellers and buyers. It's really old, blah, 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 blah. But the issue is that why are you uniquely positioned to solve that problem? And in most cases, you don't have an answer. But the one that I have in mind would be Facebook Marketplace. So Facebook Marketplace would be uniquely positioned to solve that problem because they're 1 in a million company. So one of the assets that they have is that they have a huge network that is very localized of people using their app. So that is a very good reason why they could potentially solve it. They already have attention of millions of people in a specific area. So that makes them uniquely positioned to solve the problem. So these are the 3 things that I look at when evaluating if an idea is good. I start if people are taking some action to solve it. If they're not taking any action to solve it, then there's nothing to do there. So they got to take action. They got to be dissatisfied with the action they're taking, and they're got to be on the lookout for other stuff. And then lastly, if you're going to solve the problem for these people, your position, your company, yourself, something has to be uniquely positioned to solve that problem better than any other company or person. This is my 3 filters to evaluate if an idea is good. I hope that was insightful. Thanks for listening.